All right. Just wanted to say good morning, you guys. Praying for health, well being, and good state of mind, which a lot of y'all don't seem to have. And maybe I need to start praying for you guys' well being more instead of just, talking about it. But nevertheless, that is the purpose of this video because I just wanted to talk about some things that I've been seeing and things that I heard and things that I am observing that's going on not only with me and other people that have a difference of opinions. Now, as you guys know, Ryan Garcia has been on social media challenging everybody to a fight, and a lot of people. This dude then went from Errol Spence saying that Errol Spence got 78 hours to respond. Now he's saying he'll fight David Benavidez. Once again, Ryan Garcia is just basically this is just a distraction. And Ryan Garcia hasn't been cleared of nothing by the New York Athletic State Commission. I did an interview with Rachel Donaire. Fortunately, the interview was choppy. I don't know whether it was the area that I was in or whatever the case may be, but it was a great and informative interview. Now, for some reason, you couldn't understand what I was saying, but Rachel Donaire basically broke it down and she debunked everything that these fake content creators were talking about. You know, all these dudes been sitting up here lying. At the end of the day, I've just been disgusted with the way people have came at Devin Haney. First of all, once again, I'm gonna say this: Victor Conti has nothing to do with the testing. Rachel Donaire broke down how the testing works. And I'm gonna just say this about Sugar Shane Mosley saying that Victor Conti has something to do with Ryan Garcia testing positive. Sugar Shane Mosley, and you could send this to him. You a fucking liar. First of all, you had ties to Balco. And keep in mind, when you were a very active fighter, they didn't have the strenuous testing that they had. We all know that Victor Conti at one time made undetectable PEDs from the clear to the cream, and you were on the client list, Shane. So stop acting like you didn't know what Conti was providing for you. And if you say, well, I never failed a drug test, undetectable PEDs. Now, at the end of the day, Victor Conti did his time, and they used him as an advisor, and he got with Margaret Gooden, and they helped create VADA, but he has no ties to them anymore. He doesn't work with VADA. And Ryan Garcia talking about that New York can't discipline him because they use the third party is complete cap. Is he is not in the clear by any stretch of the imagination. Nevada State Athletic Commission was operating on the same guidelines that possibly Nevada operates on. So Ryan Garcia is capping again. He is not in the clear. All this stuff about, oh, it's over. No, it's not over because they're still going to run those B samples. And Nonita Donaire's wife said it's highly unlikely that both B samples are going to come back negative. So that's why Ryan Garcia is throwing out all these, oh, I want to fight this dude. I want to fight this dude as a distraction because he knows what's coming. The thing is, what bothers me is that people don't seem to care that this man failed 2 drug tests. And then I'm just seeing a bunch of these coons aligning themselves with Ryan Garcia, a man who is on record saying that he will win no matter what at any means necessary. This is a man that's on record saying, oh, Devin Haney won't be the same after this fight. Ryan Garcia was throwing hints. Okay. And then he said, well, I don't care if the B samples. He's also on Clubhouse saying, oh, well, I don't care if I test positive. I'm rich anyway. So it almost like he knows what's coming. We know damn well Ryan Garcia ain't fighting no David Benavidez. So stop it. I don't even know why people are bothering, like, even reporting that. You guys cannot be that stupid. It's just a distraction. All these fantasy fights, Ryan Garcia. So you telling me that you finna jump up from 147? You ain't even had a fight at 147 to all the way up to what? Would you say you'll fight him at 166? David Benavidez already said he's struggling to make 168. So you really think David Benavidez go fight you at a catchweight, dude? Just stop it. Just stop it. And it's smart. But my problem is Ryan Garcia fans have took it way too far as to go as far as threatening people's safety. You know, they're threatening Nonito Donaire's wife. They've threatened me. They've threatened you know, uh, BFTB boxing. They've been threatening 7-8. Anybody that has a difference of opinion, that's basically trying to give informative information in regards to this Ryan Garcia thing. And it just goes to show you once again what I've seen due to the fact how black people's aligning themselves with a non-black. It just goes to show you black people can't stick together to save their life. We have no unity. We have no commitment to, you know, basically being on code. We are the epitome of go along to get along. But see, here's the thing. I don't want to be cool with people that's okay with a dude cheating. And if you, I don't want to be cool with you. I don't want you on my channel. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Now, for people that's saying I'm picking on Ryan Garcia because he's Mexican, you better look at the archives. I went in on every person, no matter what color they was, and spoke on them if they pop dirty. So don't come with this. I'm picking on Ryan Garcia because he's Mexican. I'm gonna be honest with you. You really don't want me to like say what I really want to say, because I will hurt a lot of people's feelings. So please don't play with me. At the end of the day, everybody trying coming up with this stuff. Oh, Bill, and like, first of all, I'm gonna explain this to you guys. When you do VADA testing, nobody touches that test. Now I'm gonna put the Rachel Donaire interview back up. I had to look at it. I'm mad at the fact that for some reason it was choppy, but Rachel Donaire provided enough information, and you just gonna have to bear with the stream. But she gives enough informative information. Now, I'll put it to you this way: if you guys want me to get better equipment, come to the super chat and donate $100, and I'll leave my Cash App. The area I live in is a lot of trees and stuff. I live, you know, up in the hills a little bit, so a lot of times when you have a whole bunch of trees, that's like that's like very very tall. Sometimes it interferes with your internet frequency. So that's why this happens sometimes. Don't like it, but I am going to put the Rachel Donaire interview back up, and she drops a lot of jewels. And the thing is, you guys been listening to these dudes. I don't even want to say their names because I don't want to give them no free publicity. And a lot of you dudes are just hypocrite wholeheartedly. Now, you sit up there and say, oh, well, Bill need to stop talking about how he from the streets and all this kind of stuff. But isn't that why you celebrate Tank? You know, a nail polish Chanel bag wearing so-called street dude? Isn't that the reason why y'all celebrate Tank? Oh, isn't it? First of all, Devin Haney never said he was from the streets. Y'all were sitting up ridiculing Devin Haney. Oh, Devin Haney didn't get it out the mud. Oh, he ain't from the street. Well, which one is it, man? And then you turn. Oh, well, Bill shouldn't be celebrating the street. Isn't that why y'all like Tank so much? Because Tank, quote unquote, is from the streets. Y'all can't have it both ways, man. And this is why I don't pay attention to a lot of you niggas. Most of these dudes that's going in on Devin Haney are titty boys. dudes that was breastfed, and they got raised by a single mother. Like I said, a lot of you black dudes have shown how mentally weak you are. At the end of the day, I'm a black man before anything. And I'm going to stand up for my people, and ain't no motherfucker going to make me feel guilty about it. Ain't nobody black, and ain't nobody non-black going to make me feel bad about it. But I'm going to tell you this much. I'm going to say this again to you, Ryan Garcia fan. I ain't worried about none of your threats, because I've already made it very clear. I'll stay at the boxing gym. I made it very clear. I'm willing to defend myself up to lethal force. And if you don't know what lethal means, well, that's your problem. If you stupid enough to want to call yourself confronted me over basically trying to put out the truth, trying to give you informative information, then that's your problem. But you really mad at me because I won't ride the Ryan Garcia wave? How many lies did Ryan Garcia got caught in? First he said, well, why'd they let me fight if they knew I tested positive? That was the first lie he told right then and there. He already knew that he wasn't talking. He already knew that they didn't do, basically do the testing right there and come with the results. He lied right there, tried to make it look like they had the results right then and there the day of the fight and after the fight, like they had the results. He knows damn well they had to take it to a lab. Okay, so that was the first lie he told. How many lies have Ryan Garcia then got caught in? How many lies have Ryan Garcia told on other people? Ryan Garcia has implicated himself in several of his tweets, Instagrams, interviews. And y'all just ignoring that? Y'all just ignoring that, right? So the hell with the truth. As long as the black fighter loses, right? Well, I don't know about whether he was late to enroll and all this kind of stuff, but I don't know. But he been lying since the gate. And then he said, what was that supplement he said that he took? Ashwagandha. Didn't he say, it was in that? Oh, that's how I tested dirty. And then the people that make the supplement said, we ain't got that stuff. Rachel Donaire said the amount of that estrogen stuff that he had in his system, the normal at anything over 0.1 is suspicious. She said the amount he had in his system is like 10 cents to $6. And she put that, so he had that's a lot of that stuff to be in your system to say is from supplements. So either two things happen. You intentionally injected that stuff in your system, or you took a whole bunch of supplements that had that stuff in it for it to add up. It doesn't matter about Devin Haney not being able to get away from the right hand, because at the end of the day, boxers get hit. But if you are enhanced, well, guess what? It's going to be more intense. But people are ignoring that because at the end of the day, they just wanted to see Devin, or should I say a black fighter, lose at all costs. Here's the thing for everybody, and Ryan Garcia and some of you people are sending out a bad message. You showing that you don't have no integrity, and you're showing your racism and your coonery. So I just want to say to all you dudes that's rallying behind Ryan Garcia, condoning him cheating, and shout out to Ronald Cruz for telling the truth. I hope they don't whiteball, Ronald Cruz for being honest about steroid use and PEDs. I did the interview yesterday. Y'all can check that out. Shout out to Ronald Cruz. Y'all support that dude. But for all you black dudes, you coons, you bad wenches, you racists, you bigots, you haters that's celebrating Ryan Garcia cheating, says a lot about you. makes me not want to trust you. Ryan Garcia is setting the wrong message. But it's okay. You don't care that Devin Haney could have been hurt. Okay, so basically you encouraging other fighters to cheat. Okay, so what you gonna do when your favorite fighter fights somebody that's on that shit? And then he's not so lucky. What if he dies in the ring? You already taking a chance of dying in the ring. There was a professional fighter that died in his debut fight, and rest in peace to him. So what if that happens to your favorite fighter? Let's see you had the same energy if a black fighter tests positive for PEDs and he seriously hurt a non-black fighter. Is y'all gonna have the same energy? No. Y'all gonna be saying what should happen to him? He should be banned and all this kind of stuff. I don't care about y'all making reaction videos saying that I'm race baiting. No, I'm just telling the truth and I'm being honest. And if I see those videos, if you use any of my shit without my permission, I'm gonna flag your video. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You make a reaction video trying to react to me and say I'm doing this, I'm gonna flag your video. And I'm gonna get you I'm gonna flag your video, and if you monetized, I'm gonna get you demonetized. If I ain't cool with you, you don't have my, or you don't come to me directly and say you gonna use my shit, and one of my people say that somebody made a video talking shit about me, I'm gonna go to your channel, I'm gonna flag your video, and I'm gonna get it taken down, and I'm gonna get you demonetized. Try me. I ain't playing now. Ryan ain't trying to fight. Ryan ain't trying to fight David Benavidez. It's a distraction. And then here's the thing. Ryan Garcia, another thing that needs to be talked about. Ryan Garcia came at Carissa Shields very disrespectfully, talking about, oh, if we had a baby. Doesn't that qualify as sexual harassment? Now, at the end of the day, Carissa Shields kind of dismissed it. Now, this is sometimes the problem I have with Carissa Shields, how she shows selective, outrage. But if I ain't gonna really, but this ain't about Carissa Shields. Now, had a black fighter did that, people would be talking about, they would be trying to Me Too them. So Ryan Garcia should get Me Too'd. And Ryan Garcia had, once again, a mountain of evidence, him saying disrespectful stuff, saying that he slept with George Kambosos' wife and everything. But this dude's supposed to be a Christian. So make that make sense. Can somebody please explain that to me? Please make that make sense. And that's what I'm saying. Why ain't you going in on Ryan Garcia? And that's one of the issues I have with Carissa Shields. And then Carissa Shields, she'll get mad and then she'll start talking crazy about, somebody and saying she'll do this and she'll do that. I'm just saying, Carissa, you got to have the same outrage. You got to keep that same energy. You got to keep that same energy, sister. And that's real talk. And I'm gonna further go in on Ryan Garcia. I'm not done with Ryan Garcia. See, that's what I'm saying. If a black fighter did that, everybody, hey, they tell us we should respect women, but then everybody else is allowed to disrespect women, quote unquote, according to them. Now, keep in mind, Ryan Garcia's father cussed out Rachel Donaire, called her out her name, and she already told me that Nonito Donaire is really pissed about that. And I don't blame him because that's his wife. Now, had a black dude did that, everybody be talking this, oh, you shouldn't talk to a woman that way, she's married. We the only ones that have to follow a golden standard of how we supposed to conduct ourselves. But everybody else can say and do what the hell they want. And it's no consequences or repercussions. Everybody turns a blind eye. And that's just real talk. I'm putting the Rachel Donaire interview back up. Yeah, it's choppy, but anybody that want to take notes, content creators, just, edit the parts where I'm talking, which sometimes I believe that they be doing that on purpose. I've been, you know, I've been blowing up. I've been making my rounds, and they just do that to people. And keep in mind, I've been shadow banned quite a few times. And I done got out of trouble, which cool. But I have to put this information out. And yeah, Damian, Carissa Shields got to have the same energy. My thing is, why didn't you make no diss record about Ryan Garcia popping dirty? But you made a diss record towards Alicia Baumgartner. And this is like I said, this is why I support Carissa Shields from afar, because like I said, she just don't display the same energy. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I ain't worried about Carissa Shields. I ain't worried about her being mad at me. I don't care about none of that stuff. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna make this very clear. Any fighter that try to fight me, I'm gonna fight them back. Or if any fighter put their hands on me, hey, I'm gonna sue you, and I'm gonna press charges against you. Why would I? That's real talk. Now, if I feel like I'm in danger of losing my life, yeah. But at the same time, I'm still going, you know what I'm saying? I'm suing. I'm like dude on Rocky 4. Touch me and I'll sue. No, Rocky 5. Touch me and I'll sue. That's just real talk. So, for real. Anybody at this point that believe anything that come out of Ryan Garcia's mouth, I don't know what to tell you. Well, I'm just saying, I'm just wondering why Carissa Shields ain't talking about how Ryan Garcia disrespected her, talking about if they had a baby. Now, that should be considered sexual harassment. But, like I said, how many times have I told you this? And I'm going to keep saying this. And, shout out to the late, great Kevin Samuels. He said this, how they treat black men. He say we always just have to take it. Anytime we respond, here's the thing. How come nobody ain't calling Ryan Garcia's father sassy? Because, we have to sit up here and be ridiculed, disrespected by everybody. Our women try to disrespect us. Not all black women. They try to disrespect us, ridicule us. They try to shame us for everything. And if we respond accordingly to how they disrespecting us, oh, you sassy. Bitch, I ain't sassy. And I'm going to make this very clear. Any woman that refer to me as sassy, I'm going to refer to you as a punk ass bitch. Now, where it goes afterwards, that's up to you. But they always come with these shaming tactics for black men to try to silence us. They don't call no white man sassy. Listen, that's what I'm saying. And any black woman that refer to a black man as that terminology because he has a different opinion or he challenged her, it says a lot about you. It shows the cowardness in you. And that's what that's really all about. I just wanted to speak on that right quick. Yeah, Will, you absolutely right. So I just want to know, where's your diss record towards Ryan Garcia? You had no problem saying that another black woman popped dirty. You don't have no problem going in on Tank. But you ain't saying nothing about Ryan Garcia disrespecting you. See, you know why people don't like me? Because I get at everybody. I don't take no crap from nobody. I don't let nobody disrespect me. I give out the same energy with everybody. If you give me negative energy, I'm going to give you negative energy. If you give me good energy, I'm going to give you good energy. One thing about me, I can get along with everybody. And that's just real talk. But like I said before, Ryan Garcia and his coats, mini coats, because he seemed to have more than one, or the Ryan Garcia, Jim Jones / coat, they pathetic. For they to be going around threatening people, talk about they need to wear a vest and they got the red dot or the green dot on somebody, man, stop it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you run up on somebody in the name of Ryan Garcia that you don't know and the person deletes you, can you imagine having kids and your kids trying to explain my mother or father got deleted because they ran up on somebody because they spoke on a fighter that they was a fan of that they never knew? I guarantee you Ryan Garcia ain't gonna be paying for nobody's funeral. He ain't gonna be defending nobody. Ryan Garcia, the first thing that's gonna come out of his mouth, I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't tell him to do that. But yeah, that's what Ryan Garcia, why he been saying all this stuff. This stuff is a distraction. It's a distraction. And that's all it is. He knows what's coming. Yeah, he knows what's coming. And like I said before, I apologize for some of the choppiness in the Rachel Donaire interview, but just listen to what she has to say. She's still gonna give you enough information. Just listen to the parts where she talk. She's going to break down everything. She's going to break down this stuff about Ryan Garcia saying that it's over. Ryan Garcia is full of it. And I'm going to say something that Ellie said back too. Listen, Ellie, on the real, take Ryan Garcia's you know what out your you know what. Okay? See, you didn't snake Bill again. Now, Bill tried to make peace with you, but then you sit up here and you snaked him. And then, Ellie, that wasn't cool what you did in regards to me. Now, Ellie did something that I didn't like, and I don't want to air his ass out. But Ellie, you know what you did, what you tried to do, and what you tried to do to me, and that wasn't cool. And then when I had somebody speak to you about it, you tried to play dumb, like you didn't mean anything by it. Now, I can sit up here and tell everybody what you tried to do in regards to me, but I'm going to leave it alone. But that wasn't cool what you did, Ellie. That wasn't cool what you did. You're going to sit up there and say that, oh, well, you know, Devin should have, and I mean, they trying to excuse everything from Ryan not making weight, all this kind of stuff. Well, here's the people keep saying, well, why didn't Devin Haney pull out of the fight? Well, why didn't Ryan pull out of the damn fight? Oh, okay, so the black dude got to do everything. So Devin got to do everything. Why didn't Ryan Garcia pull out of the fight? If he knew he couldn't make weight, he should have pulled out of the fight, right? So Devin got to do everything. And that's what I mean. They trying to hang this all on Devin. And I noticed that I ain't gonna say that dude's name. But I noticed that Ellie Setback be plugging that goofy ass nigga that be on social media, and don't say his name. That goofy ass dude that was talking about he was on suicide watch because he lost his job or whatever the case may be. That goofy ass nigga, another Errol Spence fun boy. But you know, it is what it is, and don't say his name. Do not say his name. And a lot of these dudes is lame. But y'all listen to people like that. Y'all listen to all. Now it's funny. All of a sudden, you didn't have these elaborate conspiracy theories. First, it was these elaborate conspiracy theories with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. But then now, Ryan Garcia, a dude that popped dirty, all of a sudden getting the benefit of the doubt, that failed 2 tests. This man didn't, I mean, what rule did this man follow? He used IVs. That's illegal in New York. And he'll try to say, oh, that wasn't real and all that kind of stuff. He's on camera. And even if he erased the footage, they'll find it. It's in the clouds. They can find it. All this stuff is going to be presented in court. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've told Bill Nim to go as far as criminal charges versus Ryan Garcia. Oh, don't say, why am I snitching? This ain't no street stuff. Remember, y'all say people shouldn't be acting like this is the streets. Okay, well, this is the corporate thing. This is a legal standpoint. So I'm just saying, Ryan, I'm just saying, but that's cool, Ryan. You coming up with all these distraction tactics, because at the end of the day, when those B samples come back positive, your ass is cooked. All this stuff about you and you is not in the clear. But yeah, Damien Ellie did try to do some little shiesty shit, and he, that I didn't appreciate. But I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone. But for the people that's personally involved, he tried to do some little shiesty shit. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do some little shiesty stuff, and I didn't appreciate that. And then but it's cool, Ellie. It's cool. It's what you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Cause you already been told, don't do that again, bro. You already knew what was up with that situation, but don't do that again. Actually, it is a rule. Actually, Jamel, it is a rule. Badu Jack was declared the winner when Lucian Bute in a 2016 fight. It was ruled a draw. I remember that fight, but Lucian Bute tested positive for the same substance that they found in Ryan Garcia's system, and they disqualified Lucian Bute and awarded Badu Jack the winner. So yes, it can happen. So not only Devin stands to possibly get that fight overturned to a no contest at the very minimum, but he actually can get Ryan Garcia disqualified and be declared the winner. So one way or another, in all likelihood, when this is all said, Devin Haney will still remain an undefeated fighter. The sad part about this whole thing is you got people that don't even care about Devin Haney's well-being. I don't understand all this hatred that people have for Devin Haney. And at the fact that Ryan Garcia, because see, I ain't really made it as racial as I really could make it. But due to the fact that this dude has something in his system that enhances your strength, enhances your power, like I said, we don't know how Devin's going to be. Miguel Cotto, even though Miguel Cotto went on to become a Hall of Fame fighter, he still suffered some kind of permanent damage from that Margarito fight. And we don't know what type of damage Devin Haney may suffer in behind this. And then people just don't care. People are actually mad that Ryan Garcia failed the test. They're mad because he failed the test. They mad at Devin Haney because Devin Haney is looking at his options. They're not upset about him failing and cheating. They upset about him failing because they was just so happy that he had beat Devin Haney in a black fighter. And that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. They wanted Ryan Garcia to beat Devin Haney at all costs. And then you got a lot of these dudes on here caping for Ryan Garcia who failed not one but two. You talked about two different tests on two different days. Then not to mention used a illegal IV in New York, which he could have used as a masking agent. Now, I don't know about this strength and conditioning guy that they brought in. I don't know nothing about that. And he admitted that he smoked weed. He admitted that he was high when he went into the fight. And then come to find out that weed can be used as a masking agent. I put all this information out. Of course, people got mad. And then the real journalists are not doing their due diligence because they want to cover this up. I'm going to say this to some of you media people. That's just a shame that you guys don't have no real journalistic integrity. And I just want to tell y'all, stay the hell away from me. I don't want to have nothing to do with none of y'all. I don't want to have nothing to do with none of you content creators. Don't hit me up for collabs. Don't hit me up for nothing. I don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. And that's the honest to God truth. But I am putting that Rachel Donaire interview back up. I apologize to you guys in advance for how choppy it is, but you still will be able to get some good informative intel from Rachel Donaire. She breaks everything down. All this stuff about Ryan Garcia being framed and all that stuff is just highly unlikely. And those B samples turning up different is highly unlikely. So there you have it. I'm just one of these dudes that's out here like keeping it real, you know, unlike a lot of these other people. But Rachel Donaire, and I think that's unfortunate, Rachel Donaire and her family is getting death threats because basically she told the truth and how VADA works, and she debunked a lot of these fake content creators that were putting out misinformation. Well, I got the real information. And I'm going to say this again. If Ryan Garcia was black, I have an issue with this. For those who've been following my channel from the gate, I got on Dillian White. I got on Tyson Fury. I got on, you know what I'm saying? I spoke on Andre Berto. If you cheating, you cheating. And I don't give a damn what color you is. That's real talk. It just happened to be the real, like I said, the people that's calling me racist, the real racist is these people who all of a sudden are condoning Ryan Garcia failing 2 drug tests. So like I said, this is a lot about your moral compass. But I'm going to say this once again. I'm putting the Rachel Donaire interview back up. Like I said, I apologize for the choppiness. But if you want to take notes from the segments where Rachel Donaire spoke on the test, she debunked all that stuff. So all these dudes that's out here lying, acting like they know how VADA testing works, you a damn lie. Because Nonito Donaire was the very first 24-hour testing client. You could use, you could take notes. But if anybody make this video towards me, like I said before, it will be reported. And like I said, I'm going to try to get you demonetized. One thing about me, I don't use nobody else's stuff. And if I do, I get permission. Steven, what the fuck do that have to do with a white lawyer? So, man, it's really getting stupid out here, huh? Yeah. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to put the Rachel Donaire interview back up. Once again, I apologize in advance for the choppiness, but it's very informative still. So just bear with me. Once again, I'll try to bring her back on here, and I don't want to hear about, oh, you need to get better, whatever, man. Well, if you want me to get better equipment, then I'll leave the Cash App and you donate some money then. Until then, shut the fuck up. But just check out the interview with Rachel Donaire. Once again, just bear with me, and I apologize in advance. I'm putting it back up, but you could use it. You could use it as a debate topic. You could use it as taking down notes, because I know a lot of content creators watch my stuff. Cool. Take what you need. Well, Stephen, you can use all the information you got from her to destroy these people in debates. I'm out.